In fact, there are countless kinds of magical ancient medical prescriptions recorded in the 9 profound heaven scriptures. There are dozens of stomach medicines alone. Just picking one out can help Liang completely crush Kobayashi Pharmaceutical. However, the pharmaceutical industry is a very profitable industry, so he certainly cannot help Liang in vain. So he said to Liang, "Liang, I have a few good recipes in my hand. They can be produced and they are definitely best-selling magical medicines. If I use the recipes to buy shares, how many shares would you give me?" Liang almost said without hesitation, "Mr. Wade, what Liang can have today? It depends on your achievements. The entire Wei Pharmaceutical is yours. You will give me a word, I will accept it immediately." Liang was also very clear in his mind. Without Charlie, he could not inherit Wei's Pharmaceuticals. Without Charlie, if the Wei family father and son came back, he would not be able to hold Wei's Pharmaceutical. Therefore, he was willing to completely adhere to Charlie. Even if he gave up Wei's Pharmaceutical, he would never give the Wei family father and son a chance to stand up. Charlie nodded and said, "Well, if the prescription I gave you is more effective than Kobayashi's stomach powder, then you give me 80% of the shares of Wei's Pharmaceutical, and I will continue to improve it in the future. The prescription is for you to ensure that Wei's Pharmaceuticals can grow into a company of hundreds of billions in the future. By that time, your personal assets will exceed 20 billion. The current assets of Wei's Pharmaceuticals are about 2 to 3 billion, but they still have certain debts, coupled with the recent poor management, and the overall decline. If Charlie can really enable Wei's Pharmaceuticals to grow into a large group of hundreds of billions in the future, even if Liang is given only 10%, he can double his assets. So for him, he has no reason to refuse. And he had heard about it a long time ago that Mr. Wade's one-handed magic pill, if the prescription he took out, it would surely be able to sell. Therefore, Liang agreed without hesitation, and said excitedly, "Thank you, Mr. Wade." Liang has nothing to say. Charlie is not trying to take advantage of Liang, but the top prescription is really priceless. For example, the male magic drug versus Agra, its parent company, made hundreds of billions in profits because of this drug. Therefore, if you give it to him in vain, it is simply a mentally disabled person. Win-win cooperation is the best solution. So Charlie said to Liang, "In this case, you should go back first. Tomorrow I will ask the lawyer to sign a contract with you, and I will give you the prescription at that time." Orville hurriedly asked, "Mr. Wade, what should I do about the Wu family?" Charlie smiled indifferently, "I have my own decision, so don't worry." At this moment, there are two solutions in front of Charlie. First, he immediately went to Stephen and asked Stephen to send masters from the Wade's family to Changbai Mountain to intercept them. There are many masters from the Wade family, so dealing with the 8 heavenly kings shouldn't be a problem. Second, he immediately set off to Changbai Mountain, personally sniped the 8 heavenly kings at the foot of Changbai Mountain. After thinking for a few seconds, Charlie decided that he should solve his own problems and go to Changbai Mountain personally to get the 8 heavenly kings settled. Charlie has been getting the 9 profound heavenly scriptures for some days, and his constant enlightenment has enabled him to continuously improve. At the same time, his body has been tempered with spiritual energy, which is even more different from ordinary people at this time. Not to mention that he has refined so many rejuvenation pills himself, relying on the rejuvenation pills to raise his body to a higher level. As far as Charlie's current strength is concerned, let alone the 8 heavenly kings, even if it doubles, it will not be Charlie's opponent. However, he must go to Changbai Mountain as soon as possible, because the 8 heavenly kings of the Wu family may have already set off. Regnar is several hundred kilometers further south from Orus Hill, so this gave Charlie some time window. If he is not efficient, it is possible that the 8 heavenly kings will arrive at Changbai Mountain first. So he immediately called Isaac and blurted out and asked, "Can you arrange a plane for me? I want to set off to Changbai Mountain immediately." Isaac hurriedly said, "No problem, Master. Orus Hill Airport has our business jet, and it is the world's fastest civil business jet specially customized by the Wade family, which is much faster than ordinary jets." After speaking, Isaac said, The Wade family has always believed in that timing is greater than anything else, so the Wade family's plane is faster than all the family's private jets. Very good, Charlie said with satisfaction. You can let the plane wait at the airport to get ready for takeoff. At the same time, let your Shangri-La helicopter pick me up at Thompson. I will rush to the airport immediately. No problem. As Isaac said, he hurriedly asked, Mr. Wade, do you need help when going to Changbai Mountain? If you need it, I will call the family. Charlie said indifferently, I don't need a helper anymore. You can do me a favor and prepare a helicopter to wait for me at Changbai Mountain Airport. After getting off the plane, I will use the fastest time to reach a village at the foot of mountain. No problem. Isaac said immediately, I will make arrangements. If there is no helicopter in Changbai Mountain, I will immediately transfer from another place. You will definitely solve this problem before you arrive at Changbai Mountain, Master. It is good. Charlie hung up the phone with satisfaction, and Mr. Orville immediately said, Mr. Wade, I am willing to go with you.